first, what's up, Provo? Said first, diversifying the building. I'll build with y'all real quick before I bounce. You know how that go. Um, yo, if y'all haven't seen it, yo, yeah, if y'all have, if you haven't seen uh GRC's live stream today, oh man, it's just sad. It's sad, bro. It's GRC. Oh man, today's live stream GRC did. He is on one. That guy is on one, yo. Like he's cooking the living crap out of your man. Sad, bro. Mix, what's going on? Oh, that's fire. Provo, GRC gonna be on DLC? Okay. He cooked the living. Yo, I was listening. At some points I had to stop what I was doing because I was laughing too hard, yo. The dude, it's sad, bro. Like, yo, I never spoke to GRC a day in my life, bro. And when I heard again some of the stuff he was talking about, bro, and you know, everybody got their own perspective. Everybody got their own perspective. Me, I think he's on the run eating. He on the run eating. You think I'm the only one that thinks that? Yo, it's crazy, bro. Yeah, he just wants to learn. Teach me. You caught him when he teach me, Richard. That I remember that. I was listening to that live on that Spaces. RH was like, "Aren't you the guy that's such and such and such and such?" And RH faded him. He said, "Well, he asked GRC when GRC was talking on the Spaces. Aren't you the guy that did something, something, something?" GRC was like, "Yeah, it was the guy. I'm the guy." And then RH cut him off. GRC was like, "Teach me, but teach me." GRC was on a teaching thing. Like he wanted to learn, and he wanted to learn the tricks of the trade. You know, he got hacked. He lost mad crypto, bread, the community. That's what he was known for. That was his introduction into the community. The guy who got hacked. You know, the gym guy that got hacked and all that. Then he went on a year-long daily stream, Crypto in the Morning, interviewing all kinds of people, nondescript, shady folks that rug the community, all that. Sacrifice Project people. He learning though, but hey, I don't know. I don't even, to me, it ain't even about the messenger. It's about the message, bro. Like, the message is crazy right now. He's taking it levels higher than anything I would do. And hey, it is what it is, man. People gonna do how they gonna move how they feel. They gonna move how they feel, man. Y'all know how I feel about Richard. Like the man just he crashed out, man. He been crashed out. He crashed out a long time ago, bro. Like in my opinion, dude, he just playing a role right now. Like I don't know what the hell. You're trying to save face, you know? He's not even comfortable anywhere he's at right now. You could tell, man. It's crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. And then when you do the breakdown, like, I never cared about reading any sci vibe, right? If y'all did, that's on y'all. I never cared about that. I never cared about all this extra, this mesmerizing, this talk. It was to me, it was like, yo, this dude did something to pump the coin 10,000, and he's a like egotistical person who thinks he's gonna win and looking for glory. Yo, put bet on that. Like that's it. Bet on that. Then you got some people talking to you about some hex and how it works and how longer pays better and bigger pays better. And this is the coin that your man created that went 10,000. Put your bread on that because so many things in crypto is trash, and that's real. There's more trash in crypto than anything else. That's super real. So it's a gamble. I was never one to be like, yo, I'm in this for our age. Nah, hell no. Hell no. You could consider me whatever. Doesn't matter what you think of me. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't about the messenger. It's the message, baby. It's about the message. The message is crazy. I haven't spoken to GRC not once in life. And you see how your man just grabbed the shit by the horns, grabbed the baton and is running with it, bro. Burning the pulse chain streets. Burning them while they trying to block them and all that. They can't, bro. You can't fight certain things, bro. Trying to block, conspire, intimidate, shut them down. Right? He said they issued death threats and all that. How's that working? You know what I mean? Did they silence and then over what? For him, you might add a little sauce. He might add a little sauce. But the realest real of the whole real, the contradictions, bro. Nobody addressing that. Nobody addressing the hypocrisy and all that, man. Nobody want to touch that. They want to make excuses. Yo, you wrecked. You got no money. All right. keep ignoring. Keep pretending like our age didn't fumble the bag. Fumble and bumble repeatedly. World's largest airdrop. And give it to him. The vast majority of the airdrop, the free copies, the vast majority have no value, are worthless. So there goes your gimmick, bro. So what are people left with? What are people left with to talk about? Some financial tokenomics, what? You know what I mean? Like, people are here to make money. This is not about economics, graduate level finance course. Nobody cares, bro. Oh, you giving something out that's free? People gonna double up. It's free, okay, but they didn't understand how crazy that was in general. How you doubling up a situation from somebody that's telling you they bona fide cheap, but telling you giving tree. The double messaging, the mixed messaging, the double talking was occurring since before. And it ain't change. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this shit crazy, bro. These people love this motherfucker to no end. He gonna take a direct trip to a fiery landscape, fire and brimstone, and they'll gladly go with him. Once you got a person's mind on lockdown, once you capture their mind, you capture everything. Bro, these people are gone, man. They're gone, bro. I'm telling you. Sad situation, bro. And so much going on greater than this foolishness over here. So much going on that's so much greater. And you watching it manifest a certain way where people are just tired, bro. Freaking tired, bro. They don't even know which way to. You got people. I mean, it's serious, bro. You got people who've been in the community for the longest, who can't even deny. They can't even deny the criticism that the dude is catching right now. They can't deny it. In good faith. Some of them do things in bad faith, so they don't give a fuck. They'll be like, yo, shut up. I'm going to ghost you. I'm going to mute you. You know? You nobody. Then they resort to, pettiness, like threatening people and all that. Then, because, it's that foolishness where your man always understand this too. And even people in the community have said this too. The shit's been written in stone from day one, and it's just people unwilling to see it. The dude, don't be surprised. Just like everybody can do whatever they want and have multiple accounts that nobody's ever going to know about, how you think your man operates when he praises and celebrates and talks about privacy all of the time and anonymity and all this shit. And he was a Tornado Cash proponent, fucking sounding board. Talk about Tornado Cash, this mixer, this. So you can do your dirt. You can do your dirt in a clandestine way, mad secretive, low, keep it low, this and that. So what makes you think he not listening under other profiles, right? Or whatever. Who knows? Who cares? Whatever. The problem is for these people, their arms are too short to box with God. We talking about the truth. We talking about the truth. The truth of the matter is you flip-flop. But you're not gonna speak on that. You're gonna wait till some people tell you about some July 5th. Wait till the SEC, because July 5th, the SEC, July 5th. Wait till 1 to 2 months. 1 to 2 months wait. I'm gonna explain to you what you've been. Shut up. Nobody cared, bro. You 1 to 2 months too late because you've been disingenuous. If the dude was keeping it all the way thorough and upfront and real, he might have been receiving different energy. People might have been more receptive, been like, all right, man, you fucked up. All right, cool. How we moving forward? But no, this nigga's like, yo, I'm still the giving tree. You know nothing. You an idiot. I know everything. Yo, I raised 27 million. This is me. And who are you? This stupid shit. This motherfucker dumb, bro. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? Provo telling me GRC is gonna jump on DOC tonight. That's fire. Yo, that's fire. Yo, GOC cooked the living shit out of your mans, man. I don't care if you don't like GRC, bro. That dude got him crisp, burnt him up, bro. Oh, shit, on the grill. This shit was funny as he said, what is Richard gonna do? Hire prostitutes and goon all day? Yo, I'm telling you, man. Yo, I was like, yo. What? Yo, he's doing the marketing. He's doing the marketing more than everybody out here because nobody cares about no hex staking. Nobody talking about hex stake. Fuck that. Everybody on some other shit right now, bro. These motherfuckers want to tell you about some hex. Oh, yo, the market's gonna pump. Yo, it's macro, everything down. What do you think Rich is gonna do? You think he's not gonna pump them? Nobody cares about that angle. The motherfucker hiding. Talk about that shit. They're like, yo, he a liar. Talk about, yo, he's marketing, bro. He's showing the whole community how to really do it without spending a dollar, without earning, getting any sacrifice, nothing, bro. That's what he's doing. Shit's all facts, man. I love it, bro. I love how it's the challenge. It's opportunity to learn. Learn from mistakes. Learn from your fucking mistakes so you grow from that shit. There's great shit going on, man. How come people can't experience great things together? No, they want to just harp on this. There's this weird situation going on because you stuck on this mentality like, yo, age delayed gratification. You zombified. You know, people zombified, man. You could have learned great tokenomics. Apply it where it needs to be applied. Because over here, you get caught in a trick bag because your man got 90% of the thing. You get caught in a trick bag. You can't talk to me about tokenomics, your fair distribution, fair launch. It's so equitable and no bullshit. Yo, this guy. yo, they talking about. These people crazy, bro. They lost their mind, yo. This guy owns most of the shit, and you letting it rock. Meanwhile, years back, he was bitching about how your man Satoshi or your whoever Satoshi is got 10% of Bitcoin and how that's trash. Debunk that. Address that. But these fools will tell you, oh, you flooding bags. You're not addressing the real, though. You're not addressing the real. You're not addressing what's fundamental. The fundamental flaws, bro. And people lost, bro. They lost, man. They lost, man. You don't think they don't even look at, yo, the shit is just so obscure and strange. Ever since he looked like to me, he was making videos like Richard was doing streams out of a porta potty. That shit in 2022, when he came out on a stream and all you saw was the Louis bag in the background and some dark shit, but you could still see the lit up bag. Y'all didn't suspect some shit back then? Like, yo, this dude, what happened to the candelabra and all that? Oh, I see this dude. Yo, you doing something else. You nondescript, but you still trying to show like you rich with the bags, right? And now the shit just got worse. It got, hey guys, hey, I'm here. I'm here. You can't see my background because I don't want you to know where I'm at. I'm bulletproof, and I'm safe. I'm safe, by the way. If you were safe, once again, you don't have to tell the world you're bulletproof. He didn't even get the final okay yet, the green light yet from Judge Amen. And he telling the world he bulletproof and all that. Like, you, a month later, 2 months later, okay, you get the final, but still, you're waiting for the SEC date, the final of the announcement of the update of the final announcement to come through. But you telling the world months back you bulletproof and say, nobody, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Where's the money? Show us the money. Where's the money, bro? Where's the money? I don't work for you. You want to see something that, hey, genius. What he put some genius? Oh, if you want to do some, yo, what kind of employer? Yo, he must have been a trash boss, bro. Like trash, bro. Your managerial skills is subpar. You can definitely bedazzle people with your words. You could definitely bedazzle and charm a motherfucker to death. To death. Hey, take my money. To $1.6 billion later, he got the gift. How many people in life got that type of gift to get 1.6 billion in 6 months? You got the gift to get 1.6 billion in 6 months. Simultaneously pumping your first coin to all-time highs. At the same time, parallel. All this shit going on. Because people are unwilling to really deal with what they can see and what they can't see. They're unwilling to deal and listen to what people are saying and what they're not saying. And the shit's right there to thank this motherfucker for recording and documenting everything. He documented his whole shit. He documented the whole, look, these people they're selling oranges in the middle of the highway, bro. Trying to get to a bag. You think if I ask them about Hex, they're gonna care? People selling oranges. They got one lady got a baby on her back, strapped on her back, in the middle of a highway, yo. Rush hour. Friday evening, rush hour, yo. Selling oranges. You think she cares about some hex staking? Bruh. People don't care about that. Crypto don't care about some hex staking. Like crypto doesn't care about that like that, yo. 5.5 years later. That's real. Y'all gonna watch some DLC. It's gonna start at 6 o'clock. But I might still keep talking shit, y'all. You know what I mean? Because it is what it is. I'm still working, doing what I gotta do, or whatever. Fuck all that. Not DLC. I'm saying fuck all that other bullshit. You know? How's your weekends looking, man? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? What you about to do? What type of self-improvement activity you gonna get involved with? You gonna rest? You gonna chill? You gonna do something, right? To reward yourself for working hard all week. Hopefully you enjoy. If you're not feeling well, take care of yourself so you can feel well, feel better. You know? I'm used to a lot of weird shit. That's why I have no problem talking about your man back to back to back to back like that, because I'm used to a lot of shit going on in life and dealing with people who are not on the level. Criminals, felons, infirm, chronically ill. A lot of them are bad. Many of them are good too. Yo, you see, it's every stream. Every stream, you're gonna hear the sirens. You know what that is, man. Lead the way. Lead the way. Yeah, man. Like people are tired, bro. People are tired, bro. They don't want to hear about no damn predictions. 2 years back, there was, people talk about 10x, 20x. They don't want to hear no damn predictions, bro. You know what I mean? They don't want to hear that shit. GRC was cooking this motherfucker, yo. I don't care if you like him or not. Don't matter to me. It's the word, the messages. The messages he was delivering, man. Don't shoot the messenger in that kid for real. I know he goes extra. He was like, yo, the dude is in Russia. How you know he in Russia? I don't know. Don't matter. Don't care. But the point is he hiding. You running from something, bro. So what's good with that? Nobody, some fake influencers in the community want to even address it. They weird. And a lot of people, I know you feel bad that you feel like you got and you want to act like you cool and you can tell when you're getting scammed. A lot of times you can't. Sorry. You're not a computer. You're just a human being. So, take it on the chin and keep moving. That's it. That's how you learn. Make mistakes. Never again will I ever talk to somebody about some 10,000x. That shit is a dub. It's over. I'm not ever doing that. Hell no. Are you crazy? Yo, 10,000x, son. Yo, what you know about that? And me and my simple techniques, because I don't care about giving anybody any profound advanced tokenomics. I'm like, yo, imagine you have $1, right? Yeah. Multiply that dollar times 10,000. That's what this coin did. Oh, shit. Yo, that's better than the drug game. Yo, put me on, son. Put me on, son. Yo, I need to get that. I need to get some of that, yo. Yeah, that's what I was hearing back then. And I couldn't blame them. Yo, man, that's better than the drug game. Are you serious? Shit, I don't have to boost anymore. I don't have to scam anymore. I don't have to do this. I'm speaking to the people. I'm speaking to the people. I'm telling them about some 10,000x. Yeah. A lot of them were like, yo, that motherfucker's a scammer, yo. The same people that put work in the streets, they came back to me like, yo, how that thing going? And I'm like, yo, I don't know, man. Yo, man. In the back of my mind, I'm about to tell him, yo, I didn't force you to do anything, man. You should have did your own research. Like that bullshit. I was about to give him that. I was about to tell him, yo, it's not financial advice. Why? You know, because I understand. They're heated, but you know, they're heated. Heated, yo. Put stacks. Yo, if it wasn't for the fact that I got history with some of these people, yo, I mean, for real, I tell you, man, this why this motherfucker right here don't understand. He don't really like. He doesn't even care enough to know, like, yo, what you do and what you say, your behavior, messages you want to put out in the world. You want to isolate yourself and act like you great at something, and you providing some information and you trying to exemplify that. You don't know how someone else is gonna receive that shit. And if it hurts them, you probably gonna be mortal enemy number one in someone's mind and never know about it. If I didn't have the history I have with some of these folks, bro, shit. Yo, if they didn't, because some of them I helped get out of a lot of crazy bad situations, man. I can't talk about it. But I help a lot of people get out of funky situations, right? And if it wasn't for that was mine, yeah, all right, yo, listen, bro, I'm in this with you. And I had to show them, yo, you think Richard Hart give a fuck? But he'll ask me and everybody else, yo, go work. You don't see the ramifications of your bum-ass trash coin? Low, 3-4 years in the shitter? And you don't know the consequences that people got to deal with in real life, right? The ramifications, huh? Right. That's why that GRC stream, to me, well-deserved. Well-deserved. The dude was cooking the living shit out of this man. Nobody cares, bro. Because I think about myself and what I did and the position, precarious position I got caught up in. I'm thinking, yo, crypto's for everybody. Let me help everybody, bro. I can't discriminate. I'm not just talking to like blue collar, white collar. Not everyone live like that. Some people, they bend a few rules here and there and shit. They might have checkered past. They might have criminal history. I'm trying to help them get out of a situation so they don't have to fucking, live behind bars forever, lose their freedom. The shit goes south. Who you think they're looking at? They're not looking at Richard. But y'all telling me all crying and all that shit. Keep all that. Keep all that noise. You gotta be for real, bro. You gotta be for real. That's why this motherfucker, he's so disconnected. He can't even get on the stream and really touch and really, you know what I mean? He's not about that. He's about himself. He's about himself. And will sweet talk you to death. Sweet talk your eardrums to death to make you believe he's about something and he ain't about shit. It's crazy when you really listen to his old shit, his old streams. Come on, bro. You'd be like, damn, this nigga was already revealing he was a snake the whole fucking time, bro. Only time that's gonna only time that's gonna ever change is if you make everybody whole, motherfucker. No expectations though. I don't work for you. I don't work for you. Oh well, then it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Me, lowly me. I work. Been working. Worked through the entire time the whole fucking planet was on lockdown. Worked. You know what I mean? Found this weird ass, cursed ass coin, was talking shit about it, then had to renege. Shout out to all my spades players. I had to renege. and talk some 10,000x shit. Yo, they want 10,000x. Yo, $100. They saw $1 million. Yo, $100. They saw $1 million. Can you blame? Oh shit, yo. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And I'm not a street person, so they saw me like, yo. They were like, yo, what is this, sir? And I'm like, yo, don't. I know this shit look crazy. They were like, yo, the colors of this corn look wild crazy, man. This shit is zesty, bro. What we doing? Why is this shit called Hex? What is this, man? And they saw him, and I was like, yo, damn all that. Forget about his socks and his church shoes and his weird shit that he be doing, like with the jewelry. And that's what I've been telling y'all. That shit didn't impress nobody on my side of town, bro. That shit impressed nobody. And I'm not the only one that didn't impress. You already know, you understand. They're like, yo, you sure? And I'm like, yo, man, the blockchain, you know, men, I had to speak their language, you know, like Jay-Z. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Look at the blockchain. Yo, you're not getting nothing out of this? No, I'm not getting anything out of this, bro. Official. I'm not, you know, trying to fleece you. Oh, you put some money as a referral, then I get some paper, I get a PC out of it. No, I'm not getting any PC. You're like, all right. Big fucking bread, yo. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And people that burn through money, bro. Burn through fucking money. And put it on this shit. You know, don't put more than you could afford to lose. Shit. Yeah, okay. You could do that shit on the internet. You can't do that shit in real life. Tell somebody like that dumb shit in real life. You'll be left right where you stand. You tell some motherfucker, you tell somebody some dumb crypto shit in real life. Oh nah, man. Yo, what's good on that coin? What's up with that coin? What's it called? Sex? Hex? Well, what's up with that? Yo, shit, it's trash right now, man. Damn, bruh. They gave me the damn, bruh. And I had to work some shit out. Like, yo, yeah, this and that, and this and that. But it was the fucking the what y'all call social capital, the history I had with them. Yo, they were like, yo, we understand. You think they're gonna be like that with everybody else? They wouldn't. But it's a fucker like your your fake founder don't care. He don't care the risk people take. He don't care. He got his bag, 1.6 billion, and trying to flip it still. He got his. He's addicted to the thrill, bro. He's addicted to the thrill of talking about himself and being super cheap and greedy. Take more, and dress it up by saying he's a giving tree. It's all bullshit. That's it. That's it. Yo, man, yo, imagine, bro. You recruit, it is what it is, bro. The nondescript. You recruit some motherfuckers from the underworld onto this dumbass shit. You put your neck on the goddamn line for this bum ass motherfucker that you'll never meet. Real shit. Because people seeing money, they seeing all your weirdos, all you weirdos who did that Hex Flex dumbass gay shit. They're like, yo, what these guys doing, man? They didn't care about none of that. They were just like, damn, the paper was that good? The paper was that good that they just driving these bus drivers, bro. They wilding too in the streets. The paper was that good? These people pushing all these V's and all that? Yo, you sure that's not like some kind of, you know, because they're not stupid. They be getting their hands dirty for a minute. Some of them never saw a day in jail. And that's all they do is work the streets. for decades. Came up in that shit. Come on, bro. Like these people here, man, don't know shit about shit. And this nigga, like you would think, you know, like I just keep it. I just listen, man. That's me, man. Until recently the dude told me, one of them told me, yo, man, that motherfucker's a scammer. Straight like that. He found out about how the SEC, lost the case, and he still told me, yo, that shit. I'm still telling him, yo, but he get listen, yo. The SEC, they lost. You see this? He's like, I don't give a fuck. That nigga's a scammer. Me, I'm in this shit 4 years. 4 years. I'm like, yo, shit. This motherfucker don't even touch a device. And he telling me your man's a scammer. But because of my word, of the strength of my word and my history, they took a chance. Now, my shit got tarnished, right? My reputation is a shit stain on my reputation for fucking with RH tokens, man. Fuck this dude, bro. Shit. Living life. Y'all don't keep it real like that, yo. Y'all don't keep it that thorough. Y'all don't, I'm Mr. Perspective for real. My perspectives are crazy. And I understand that. Why? Because I'm a child of the creator, bro. I'm a child of the creator, bro. And all I try to do is really, literally help people. Every fucking day. And I don't have to talk about being a giving fucking tree. Character is about what you do when people don't see you. That's what builds character. What you do when you're not being watched. And I don't do 3-minute workouts and shit. Stupid shit. Dumbass shit like that. So this shit just started, bro. Like, look, it didn't just start. No. It didn't just start. What I'm saying is your man been this way for years. And the crazy thing is, like, people catching on and his tactics ain't working. When I tell you shit, y'all don't be believing me. Y'all don't be believing me. You let life unfold a certain way. Y'all don't be believing me until you see some shit happen and you like, yo, damn, wonder. And it's cool because I'm not here to convince people about shit like that. I'm not. Because it's not something I'm proud of. I'm not proud to talk about some shit that I've been talking about for 3 years strong. And the last year out of the 3, but the 4th year is me cooking this motherfucker every stream. It's foul, bro. It's foul shit. And then nobody, like, you looking at the results. Oh, but what's the point? What's the point in doing this? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Because I'm not a yes man. That's why. I'm not a slave. I'm not going to be a proponent to deceit and lies. No, I'm not going to pretend like this motherfucker didn't nuke his own situation. So where does that leave everybody else who try to do things, quote unquote, the right way? Where does that leave everybody else? It leaves you being an idiot. It leaves us being called idiots and all that. Man, fuck all that, bro. Shit ain't that serious. Because like I said, I grind damn near every day. I was bred that way, but I grind every day. Thankfully, thank the creator that I'm grinding every day. I don't have to create bullshit ass schemes online to rob people and mess up my karma. because I have a conscience. And I don't want my family members to pay unnecessarily for my misdeeds. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's that. That's that. That's that. That motherfucker don't know what work is just because he did a little summer job with some HVAC. Shout out to the HVAC, little construction and all that. And then what up? Shut up. Shut up. I'm finna phone no boom. Shut up, bro. Don't care about none of that, man. Look, man. As a man, I don't respect how he's operated. As a man, he's moving like a man child. A man RH, I don't respect what he's doing as a man. No, 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 no. You're moving like a teenager. You're moving like a spoiled child who's scared and running and don't wanna face the people. You don't want to face the people. You don't want to face the people. Don't want to face the community. The community that's been basically doing the work. You don't have a clue what he's doing, bro. You don't have a clue what he's doing. If it's good work, it's only good work for him. That shit about making people rich too, that was like a what you call that? A little side effect because he made the most. That's the whole thing. As long as he gets the most chicken, who talks like that shit too? Like that analogy is like, yo, leave some meat on the bone. That's somebody, yo, who meat on the bone. Oh, you do this, because of the staking, and you got to give people incentive. Leave some meat on the bone. That's you sharing. That's you being a giving tree. That's how you share. You think I'm gonna just? I got a bowl of chicken, some drumsticks, some dark meat, some a little thigh game crazy, some drumsticks, and I'm gonna chew on the drumstick and then leave a little meat on the fucking bone and give it to somebody. That's how he thinks. That is how he thinks. You could tell this dude is just cheap as a like cheap. Cheap is an understatement, bro. Disrespectfully cheap. Miserly. Leave a little meat on the bone. What meat on the bone? Motherfucker trying to get rich. Not starve. What the fuck, this dude? Yo, man, he rich. He on a run eating. He on a run eating. Selfish. Who speaks like that? Oh, this investment is crypto, and you should get involved with I'm gonna give you an incentive. You should get involved with Hex, because when you're staking and the interest rate and this and that and 369, and in order for you to really be incentivized, I'm gonna just leave a little meat on the bone. Fuck out of here. We scavengers? This is how cheap he is, yo. Little meat on the bone. That's the definition. That's you. That's the best you could do in life. If that's how you were moving in life, you had a T-bone steak and you chopping that shit up, you eating it, and you left the crumbs, and you really giving somebody what's left, and it's some little meat on the bone. What kind of piece of shit person are you? Fuck out of here. These people crazy, bro. People crazy, man. Little meat on the bone, cheap ass. He said he's cheap. I knew he was cheap when your man paid for his lunch. And the other guy's like, oh, I would gladly pay for your lunch. It's not his fault. He bought into it. I'd gladly do it again. And it's not his fault. I don't even blame him. But the fact that the dude had to pay for his lunch and he felt no way about it, I knew then he was cheap. And that was one of my first signals of contradiction, even before, when I thought that top hat, that whole Hex shit, that him cursing the whole industry, crypto industry. He played a good game casting spells throughout the whole time he was streaming. Casted spells, bro. I don't care if you believe it or not. You bought into his rhetoric. Bought into his rhetoric. You're gonna say you cheap on the Fresh and Fit podcast in front of Funding Jim and Gary and the host of the podcast. You're gonna say you cheap, but then tell the world you a giving tree. Bruh. Bruh, this shit ain't hard to tell, man. Y'all buy into the rhetoric. Y'all buy into the tokenomics, into the possibilities of the probabilities. You want to believe that, yo, why would he spend millions of dollars for lawyers to beat the SEC if this was all a rug? Go ahead. Talk yourself into believing things are not what they are. Or make yourself feel better. It is what it is, bro. But until he shows and proves, it's RH lose, not win. RHL. Because he's on the run eating. Yeah, I don't know what's up, Levi DeFi. I don't know what happened to Muddy. I don't even know what happened to Muddy. Dude just, disappeared for real, for real. Yeah, the postcards cringe. That postcard thing is, shout out to Eco Builder. He seemed like he's a good person, bro. And his team that be doing the postcards and all that. And I get that. Like, keep that, the thing you've been doing, do your good work and efforts, that's cool. But to solely this whole super campaign about postcard and all this, bro, nobody, you know what I mean? Like, what is he on? What is he on? What is he on? That's not what is gonna make the needle move the needle. It's him. He's the one that's gonna have to move the needle. That's what everybody's waiting for. Everyone's waiting on RH. Sad but true. The motherfuckers opened their mouths and said he's the one to pump the market. His own minions said that. So blame them for being so dumb and not bright, not unintelligent. We're telling the world in the middle of him battling the SEC, these idiots here who call themselves OGs got on the stream and said he's the reason the thing went 10,000x and he's gonna be the reason that the market's gonna be pumped again. You shot on everything, everybody trying to get to a fucking, but they don't even know how to be quiet, bro. They don't even know how to be quiet, and they're supposed to be rich and retired and will forever dump hex on everybody's heads. And these same stupid ass motherfuckers don't know how to be quiet. You want to get more money? Shut the fuck up. They don't even know how to do that. So everybody now is waiting for Richard. He fucked himself too with his grandiosity and trying to act like he's smart and he's teaching something. And everybody catching on. Slowly but surely, people are just catching on. Nothing is going to move until he decides to do something or not. Because no one in the grand scheme of things cares to even work or do anything or invest or come to post. It's just real talk. It's just real talk. I'm not telling you. These motherfuckers have been doing all this shit. They Robert Kiyosaki, Grant Cardone, and they laugh at this dude, bro. They don't care. They laugh at them, yo. You can see it. Been calling that shit out 2 years ago. These motherfuckers think they doing something, oh yeah, this and that, hobnobbing network marketing, Uber millionaire, Grant Cardone, and Grant Cardone interviewed with Richard. You think he give a fuck? What happened then when he interviewed with Richard? What happens to the market when anybody interviewed Richard? What was his thing? VCs, we don't need you. We don't need you. We don't, because they don't fuck with him. There's a reason for that. Not just because they're haters, hater. No, it's something that we don't know about. Something that we probably will never understand. But the shit is bad. Hey there. The dude won the SEC case, and people still don't fuck with him. There's something behind the scenes that people don't know about, or they do know about it. They don't fuck with him. They really don't. When other people, other bona fide scammers, get more light than this guy who's supposed to be a giving tree. Mashinsky got more light. Duquan got more light, more press. They threw CZ in the clink 4 months. He came out, he had to pay a $4 billion ticket. All these cats keep getting bagged and into problems, all kinds of situations. They get more press than the motherfucker that supposedly won a case that set a precedent for the entire crypto industry. And they give him no love. And y'all telling me something is everybody else's fault? They just can't see it? Oh no, it's just, the hater's gonna hate, and hater hate. Yo. Haters gonna hate, right? Sure, you right. Haters gonna hate. That's what we saying, right? Haters are going to hate. At some point, people, you got to find the great things that's going on in crypto, yo. If you care about cryptocurrency, because everything ain't what is going on over here. The confusion, that doesn't have to be your experience. This shit about confusion and waiting for some guy to figure it, to pump bags. Nah, it's not. That's not it. I just enjoy talking shit. If you didn't notice that, you can see I've been doing it for years. So it is what it is. I don't care if you think I'm crazy or not or wrong. It don't matter, bro. That shit don't matter, bro. That shit don't matter, bro. What matters is the actions of one person. Like how your actions can have direct and indirect effects on other people. That's what matters. You know what I'm saying? Like what you say, somebody can hear it and act upon it, and you'll never know. And hopefully they yield positive results. But I acted upon this bitch nigga's fucking delayed gratification 10,000x stupid talk, and look what happened. You lose relationships. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully, like I'm still blessed. But shit happens. Some people lost their lives allegedly behind this shit last month. That's the realest shit. But they'll say, oh no, you can't blame him. They should have did their own research, not financial advice. All the pressures of the world, people handle differently, bro. The pressures of life, they handle differently. And at minimum, when two people took their own lives and took their lives in their own hands, like they just erased themselves one day apart, and they were members of your community. One of them was like early. And this motherfucker so disconnected and don't care, he doesn't have the wherewithal to at least address something like that and let the whole Twitter know. Let your whole 350 fake 1,000 followers. I don't even think he got 350 to be real. I don't even think those 350 are all real followers. Like to be real, like for real. Let's be honest, bro. And your shit hasn't moved the needle in how long? It just stays at 350K after you won the SEC case. You didn't touch a 500,000. You didn't touch 1 million. You're not that guy. Never was that guy. You don't have enough of a conscience, sensibility, even compassion or empathy to put a post out addressing this situation But you could ask people to look out for somebody who got caught somewhere in the airport with a bullet. But two people who erased themselves, allegedly, allegedly due to the poor price performance of your fuck ass L1 situation, you can't even have enough balls or courage, human decency to give any kind of word of encouragement. But you could talk about urine splitting out of your jump off, out of your fucking hammer. What's wrong with you, bro? But that's who y'all adore. That's who y'all exalt. That's who y'all praise. Joe, that's it. There's nothing to talk about. Like that, you know? Like there's nothing more. There's nothing more to talk about. Then you go to their timeline, it's RIP. With fuck ass people, you know what I'm saying? Like this weirdo on the run. This is how disconnected. He ain't thinking about nobody but him. Void of a conscience. Real talk, like in the middle of May, back to back. I already started seeing the shits on the internet. Yeah, you heard what happened? Such and such and such and such. They were like, yo, yeah, they couldn't take it no more and this and that. And allegedly, it's all alleged. I don't know these people, bro. I don't know them, but respect to them, man. And their loved ones, bro. Condolences and all that. But you see this fuck boy, like what's he telling people? That they're idiots and all this other stupid shit. Grown ass man now. Grown ass man, that's your leader. Doing that type shit. Talking sideways to the community. When people are being real criticism, he wants to shut that. He wants to shun it. Block them. Censor them. Meanwhile, this bum ass chain was supposed to be about freedom of speech. You got developers that are fucking working hard and praying that you get your shit together, bro. You're not my bro. Fuck that. Man. You know what I mean? Like, you got developers on that chain right now that are praying he wakes the fuck up and pulls the levers and pumps this shit to what they say Valhalla or whatever. He don't give a fuck. He tell you 1 or 2 months, hang in there, 1 or 2 months. Then you'll understand what's going to happen. He's fucking with people, playing with people, playing with their emotions. That's the energy he's giving out in the world. What do you think he's going to get back? I'm saying, like, come on, bro. What do you think he's going to get back? You put this confusion, you put this deception, you put this falsehood out there of who you are, what you do. Meanwhile, you present absolute inconsistency. And you expect people to take you serious and to take your coin seriously and to reinforce marketing and to work harder. And you can't acknowledge somebody or some people who might be experiencing real loss because they lost their loved ones allegedly behind the pressures of this shit. That's not somebody that you know. You're gonna believe is a giving tree. What type of he's exemplifying making the world a better place? One tragedy is too much. You got two back to back, and it's silence, and nobody, and then nothing, no acknowledgement, nothing. But you're gonna put out an announcement to help somebody who got caught with a bullet somewhere. These people gone, and they don't even get a Twitter post. That's your leader. I'll catch you all on the next one. Take care.